Old and Achy here with another Halo 4 campaign mission, and this one is a speed run of Reclaimer on legendary difficulty. And as we get ready to start the mission here, the speed running is generally calculated from the gaining of control at the beginning of the mission to the loss of control at the end. And by that measure, my run was actually somewhere around 14:11, 14:12, which is the fastest I've done on any level, or any difficulty, I should say, on Reclaimer. But anyway, as we start the mission here, we're off and running to the left. Now, I'm doing this to get the mammoth rolling a little bit early, and then if I'd gone into the mammoth and done what I had to do to get it going. Go down to these two rocks that look like cow pies, turn around, come back the other way.
The board is green. Let's shut down that gravity.
And notice that the waypoints light up and the mammoth starts to roll a little bit. Just jump in the side door. I'm switching to the AR so I can get rid of it when I swap it out for a sniper rifle. First off is get that jetpack. Little blue face wave at you, and off we go. Grab the sniper rifle. I'm going to plant myself right here. Now I've done the speed run on normal, heroic, legendary, which is this run, and I've actually done it mythic Slazo, or legendary solo, legendary all skull run. But surprisingly enough, this particular run, this legendary run, was actually a little quicker than my normal and heroic runs of Reclaimer. I guess I just did everything a little bit better here. Well, we're just kind of waiting for Commander Lasky to tell us that Cubbies are digging in on the ridge line. When we hear that, we're gonna do a sprint jump and jetpack off the mammoth at about a 45 degree angle, I should say. And the momentum of the mammoth plus the sprint jump plus the jetpack gets us over here pretty quick, and now we're off and running. And we just run. We've got to get to the target designator, and I'm going to take the back door approach that I've seen other people use. No Eyes 10 was the first person I saw do this. Okay. Through here. Alright, see that little rock there that I'm running towards? What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint, jump, and jetpack up to this ledge right here. And wait for full boost to come back, and then jump jetpack up here. And then sprint off the end here and wait for the very last second to hit jetpack boost to slow my descent, and then sprint around here and over the Pelican to the designator. Put the shot on the particle cannon, that will destroy it, and then jump down here. Now I didn't run straight for the ghost that's up here. Instead jetpack and then sprint to it up that flat rock. Mostly because on legendary the Cubbies are a lot better shots, and I tend to die if I go straight for the ghost. Okay, I turn around and I'm going up this little ledge here and working my array around to here, and we're going to do a boost and nose up. That's holding the jump key down, and then right at the last second I pulled back on both sticks to try to ease the landing, and still took it on the chin there, but I made it across the acid gulch. And I'm going to boost right about here, and then slow down to get full boost back, and then I'm off and running the gauntlet between two phantoms and a bunch of Cubbies on the ground, taking damage. We should be able to make it here. Okay. Our poor ghost is smoking, and just ran out of boost, so I'm going to coast a little bit, get some boost back, follow this path up here. Okay. Coast a little bit, get boost back, and up here. Oh, darn it. That actually cost me a couple of seconds. What I was trying to do is have the jump key down so I can boost up and over, or go at full boost over those rocks. I didn't quite make it, so. But anyway, we're back and running here with the ghost. I'll slide up here to the force field and jump. I wanted to jump out to the right, look to the right, there we go. And As it turns out, even though I made a couple of mistakes there towards the end of that ghost run, I still made good time to get through the force field.
Good. 2 more.
And what I'm doing here is I'm sprinting, and when I run out of sprint, I start bunny hopping. I'll bunny hop 3 times. That should give me full sprint back. And you can tell when you come out of sprint. Notice how the weapon goes back to firing position. Also, right before you lose sprint, the chief will exhale. Sometimes you can hear that, sometimes you can't. Depends on the background music. Okay, I'm running up to this ghost here. We got to deal with the second particle cannon. And as soon as that is destroyed, then the lich appears. And we're going to position ourselves to jump on the top of the lich and skip the whole lich battle. Okay, up there, jump up here. Notice I ran right into that rock and jetpack. That gave me an extra boost. Alright, put a shot on the particle cannon. It's destroyed, and the lich appears below me. And then I'm just kind of jetpacking, boosting coast. Ooh, kind of ran into the side there. Alright, 2 shots on this power source. That takes care of the lich. Immediately run out and kind of jetpack and coast down, back down to where we left the ghost. Okay, jump on the ghost and boost, nose up, holding that jump key down right at the last second, pull back on both sticks. That will soften the landing. And now we have to wait until this invisible wall, or whatever it is, disappears. Notice the screen freeze there. And now we're free to go. And we're going to boost a little nose up action there. Notice the nose go up. And jump out of the ghost. And we're going to run over here and jetpack up this rock face. Notice I'm pushing myself into the rock face to get that extra boost. And now I'm going to jump, jetpack a little bit, and then do a quick jetpack coast, jetpack coast, jetpack coast across this chasm. Thanks to Michael W. Smith for taking this route across the chasm. I had another route that No Wise 10 used, but he used the ghost, and getting set up for that jump was a little tricky. This is a lot simpler to do. I might have added a second or two to the run, but I don't care. It's a lot like it is. The success rate is much higher for me. And straight up the rock face. Again, I'm pressing my face, or pressing forward when I do the boost, and that gives me a lot more jetpack boost. Okay, now we're heading to the beginning of Sniper Alley to get a checkpoint so we can turn around and do the Sniper Alley skip. Again, I'm kind of sprinting and bunny hopping here. Sprinting and bunny hopping, use the jetpack as necessary. Like so. Alright, I'm going to jetpack right about to this rock right here, turn around and go back the other way, using jetpack as necessary. And run along the cliff wall here.
Heads up.
Just keep running along here. Just past this little rock right there, and then do that boost into the rock face up. Right about here. Jump jetpack up to here. Alright, now we're going to do a sprint jump. Jetpack and coast, across to here. You can hear me when I jetpack and coast. Alright, run into that rock face, boost up to here. Jump down to this little ledge right here, do a sprint jump off of here, and then boost and coast, and boost and coast, and we're trying to get to that next ledge right there. And there is an invisible wall, but eventually it disappears and we can get to that ledge. Stick yourself through the rock face, and we'll right, step back, sprint jump, and boost enough to get your head right to the platform there, and then boost and coast across, and out, and up here. And across, and go ahead and run into the doorway here, and now we're in the Forerunner structure, and that's probably the fastest I've ever gotten to this point, again, regardless of level or difficulty. Okay, so I know I got a good run going.
Breaking up, but coordinates received,
And
Infinity.
let's run to this doorway here on the left. I smack it to get the Sentinel's attention. I don't know if that really gets him over here faster, but it seems to. And into this doorway when he opens it, into the next doorway when he opens it, and into the really slow Forerunner elevator. And down a few levels we go. We're headed for the particle
This
cannon
elevator should
network
take us
control
directly to the
room.
coordinates Infinity provided.
That's where we're
Almost
going,
like
to
the
take the
Sentinels wanted us to get the
particle cannons 3 and 4 offline.
This could
Remember,
be a
we took
trap.
1 and 2 offline
You
ourselves.
say that like there's a second possibility?
Okay, door opens and out we go. Combination of sprint and bunny hop. Once we get through this doorway. Okay, here we go. Go straight. Don't worry about that guy on the left. He's a distraction. And again, 3 bunny hops back into full sprint. Turn right here. 3 bunny hops back into full sprint. And there is the particle cannon network control room.
We've
We're going
reached
to
the
head all the way
coordinates.
down to the
This
end to
looks like
put
the place.
Cortana into the system. You can see the waypoint just lit up. To deactivate the 2 remaining particle cannons, they're the ones on the left, the symbols, which are gold. The 2 silver symbols are the ones that we took out. They are no longer there. Okay, in goes Cortana. I'm going to go ahead and run back here because next thing I'm going to have to do is find Cortana because the librarian's going to grab her. I have to position myself across from that little closed doorway there. Okay, you notice the gun, the particle cannon symbols went from gold to silver. They're offline, but now Cortana's getting grabbed by the librarian. And now we got to go find her. Light bridge appears, door opens, and we're just hauling it here. Okay, run out of sprint and bunny hop and make a left in this little alcove. Go out here and make a right. Okay, run out here, jump, jetpack down, and then haul it through this big door here into the light. And this is the beginning of a 2-minute cutscene with the didact explaining everything and buffing up the Master Chief, but we're going to skip that cutscene. Okay, and when we regain control here, notice a different sniper rifle. I thought I'd switched over to the DR, which is what I need here. Okay, grab Cortana when the waypoint appears, and then immediately jump jetpack over here and run down this area here. I'm going to chuck a couple grenades at the crawlers that are down there. Maybe take one out if I can. Jetpack over the fire, and then run through this doorway. Hang a left real quick, make sure the doorway closes behind me, and into the elevator. And we got another slow ride down. When we come out of this elevator, we're going to make a right turn
I know what the didact's after.
and haul it for a portal, which will bring us on the outside where we'll do our final
What I
skip,
don't know is
which
what
is
she did
skipping
to
a
you.
major battle to bring down force fields that are holding up, or bring down power sources that are holding up a force field. When we come out here, look a little bit to the right. I want to grab a hog or a ghost. Right there, I'm grabbing this hog,
Does Infinity have a shot on the gravity well?
and up through here, and very carefully get myself going through here. Gotta hurry because there's a wraith over there on the left that's getting ready to fire at me. And then haul it up here. I don't care what's in front of me. At this point, there's actually a wraith right there, so right about here, I jump out of the hog and haul it for this big rock right here, and do that pressure face into the rock face jetpack, and boost all the way up here, and then haul it back towards the force field. You can just see it using jetpack, jump, jetpack, whatever I need to do to get up over these rocks. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump down behind the force field. Okay, using the jetpack here to slow my descent. Jump down on the ground, little screen freeze, and then haul it towards the gravity well and the target designator to take out the gravity well.
Infinity, we're at the gravity well.
Then paint that damn target so we can get out of here.
Okay, grab it,
You heard it.
put the shot on.
Get the shot.
As soon as the screen turns white, that's the end of the run for speed running purposes.
Shields,
And like I said, I timed it in like 14:12 or so. But I'll let the powers to be figure that out when I upload it. And that's it. That's the run. That's my speed run on Reclaimer on Legendary difficulty. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Old and Nakey signing off. Take care, everybody.